Hello friends, today in this video I am going to discuss class 11 statistics chapter 2 collection of data. Statistical investigation data plays an important and vital role. In various researches conducted, they may differ in methodology, but they all depend on the data collected, analyzing and interpreting the data to get information. In statistical records like census, population, death rate, road accidents, etc., data collection plays an important role. Even in computer sciences, images, numbers, figures are all data. So now, friends, you realize the importance of collection of data. In this video, we will also be discussing about various sources through which we collect data, the method of collecting data. But before that, we are going to discuss few of the important terms used in statistics while collecting data. Terms associated with statistical inquiry are enumerator, some person appointed who fills in the questionnaire after getting response from the responder. Responder is the person from whom the investigator is collecting the statistical information. Population, the people about whom the investigator is collecting data of his inquiry. For example, for a baby product, the population would be all the mothers who have children of 0 to 5 years of age. Next term is sample. When data are collected for the part of the population, it is called sample. Survey. Survey is the method of collecting information from the population and its purpose like price, use, usefulness, etc. Sources of data. Internal source, external source. Under the internal source, we have primary data, which is further got from direct personal investigation, information from the correspondent, mailed questionnaire, telephonic interviews, questionnaire filled by the enumerator. These are the various methods of getting primary data. Now, the external source comes under the heading of secondary data. The sources are published sources and unpublished sources. Primary data. Data that has been collected from first-hand experience, it has not been published yet, is called primary data. Advantages. It is more authentic and valid and reliable because the enumerator himself is collecting the data. It is specific to the objective. Can be collected in details, but it has many disadvantages. It involves many hassles like deciding why, what, and how to collect data. It also involves getting funding and dealing with funding agencies. It faces many problems like ethical considerations, consent, permissions, etc. Now, we will discuss about secondary data. Data collected from a source that has been published or collected in any form is called secondary data. It is mostly collected from books, journals, and periodicals. Advantages of secondary data. Sometimes it is difficult to obtain primary data. In such cases, one has to rely on secondary data. At times, primary data is available, but the respondents are not willing to reveal it. So, the secondary data would suffice. The next advantage is secondary data is easily available. The disadvantages of secondary data are the enumerator cannot decide on what is to be collected and has to rely on whatever is available. One can only hope that the data is of good quality. It is not possible to get additional information or clarification. So friends, in this video we have discussed so far the importance of collection of data, the sources of data, primary data, secondary data, the sources of primary and secondary data, its advantages and disadvantages. Continuing with this video, in the next video I am going to discuss the methods of collecting data. Till then, thank you for watching the video. Take care.